Do you want to max out Deathrun and have some good tips to max it out? Well, this video is going to be for you. Today I'm going to give you the best tips to max out Deathrun. I personally haven't maxed it out, but these are the best tips I could possibly give you to max out this game mode. If this video did help you a lot and you enjoyed it, make sure to subscribe to the channel. It is much appreciated, and I'll be doing some more Hive content in the future. Make sure to hit the bell as well. Make sure to comment what video suggestions you guys have for the future of the channel. Make sure to like the video and share the video with other people you think this will help out. Anyways guys, hope you guys enjoy these tips on maxing out Deathrun, and let's get right into the video. The first tip I can give you for Deathrun is to always have a running start. Now what I mean by this is that many people are going to line up against the glass, or if it's something like Guardians, they're going to be on top of the glass and automatically they're going to have to sprint right again. If you have a running start maybe a second before that glass drops down, you're going to have a really good running start. I'm going to show you an example here. When the game start goes down to maybe like 3 or 2, maybe 1, you should have a good running start. As you can see, I did have a decent running start. I think that wasn't really the best example, and that is something I recommend when playing this game mode. Another thing I recommend when playing this game mode is to always watching out for the death. As you can see right there, I had to watch out for that guy. Good thing is that guy doesn't really know how to use the death, but I also, as a runner, I would recommend watching for the death as well, so you don't end up dying. And I did not mean to use my leap there, but I used it to win there, so thank God. But I always would recommend watching out for the death. Sometimes you maybe want to go in third person. It depends whatever your playstyle is, or maybe you want to look from the side. I don't see a single death that's nearby me, so I have a pretty good advantage to get third on this game. I would always recommend watching out for the death. Tip number 3 I can give you is making the players small. As you can see, there's the players small here. I think green, the green dye color, is making them small. Obviously when it pops up as pink dye, they're already small. I think when it's green dye, they're like the regular, and when it's gray dye, they're actually, you know, completely invisible. You don't see the players at all. I recommend always having the players small. If they're too big, you'll get in your way, and it won't be too fun when they're in your way. I recommend if they're small is your best option, because having them small, you know where they are, and they're not going to be in your way whatsoever. And having them completely invisible, you'll have no clue if you're in first place or not, and you have no clue how far behind you are. So I recommend always having them at small, and yeah, that dye is definitely a good example of keeping them that way. The next tip I can give you, tip number 4, is playing on certain maps. So as you know, Sub-Zero, Gardens, and Viaduct are probably the best maps to play on, as they give you the most checkpoints on the map. So I'm pretty sure if you go through all checkpoints during the game, and it's like 9 checkpoints, so it's any of those 3 maps, you'll get 90 XP because there's 9 checkpoints. I'm pretty sure it's 9 on all those maps. If it's something smaller like toys or something, it'll give you, you know, how many checkpoints. I'm pretty sure there was only 7 checkpoints, which would give you 70 XP. And I think depending on what place you're in, you'll get additional XP. What I mentioned at the beginning on tip number 1 is the running start. You can see I just jumped down here. Now all these guys have to, you know, sprint again. The next thing I'm going to talk about is playing as a death, and playing as a death will get you the most XP than playing as a runner. When playing as death, depending on how many kills you can get a whole bunch of XP. I've gotten 500 XP in a single match of Deathrun when playing as a death. So I always recommend, if you're playing as a death, get as many kills as you can. You know, don't always target people, because targeting people is not going to get you many kills, and it's not going to be fun. Not just for that person, but it's also not going to be fun for you when you're, you know, when you're gaining XP. So every time I play as a death, even if there's a runner being annoying, I'm not even going to be close to targeting them, because it's just not going to be fun for my XP gaining. So do not target people when playing Deathrun as a death. And of course, when getting kills as the death, you'll obviously get a lot more XP compared to runner. For your runner, you get XP for, of course, the checkpoints you pass by in and your placement. For death, you get kills for obviously killing people, and you get a whole bunch of XP for doing so. If these tips didn't end up helping you out for maxing out Deathrun or winning your games of Deathrun, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell. I'll be making some more Hive content in the future, so I hope you guys end up enjoying this video. If you guys did, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and hit the bell. Comment below any other suggestions you guys have for future Hive videos, and make sure to share the video as well for people you think this will help towards, or other people you think will enjoy this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Have an amazing day. God bless, and see you guys next time. Goodbye.